Hey everyone, it's Dale with the Webhub class again, and here we are again at my horrible hodgepodge of custom CSS Bootstrap site. But I want to show you today how to add a carousel to the top of it, which will really add a level of customization and professionalism to your site. So even something as horrible looking as this, which is again just an example of what you can do with custom CSS, I want you to be the one to choose how you want your site to look. It will not look like this. But I want to show you how the carousel can really add a lot to it. So again, we're going to go to the Get Bootstrap site, and if you go to the Get Started page and you scroll down to these to the list of components down here, you'll see we have a carousel. If you click on that, this is an example. They don't have any images, and don't pay any attention to the text or anything here. But this is an example of what the carousel looks like. So when you right click and view page source, you'll get something that looks like this. So this is again just the code for the carousel, and you should be able to go into here and read what this code is doing. So here's the nav bar. We don't need that. Now here's the carousel. This is what we want. You can see the comments make it a lot easier to find these things. So this is just a comment inside the code. And the carousel goes all the way down to this last comment right here. So I'm going to copy and paste all of this and copy and paste it underneath my navigation here on my site. Now, if you save this and go view it, it's not going to work right now because you have not inserted any images into the carousel. So if you do that, don't freak out. You have to insert the images first before you can actually view what the carousel is going to look like. Now I've already optimized 3 images here for my carousel, and you'll see they're wide and not as tall as you would normally be. You want these to stretch across the browser of the user. So I went ahead and picked 1200 by 500 as my size, and I have 3. I have an Enchanted Rock one, I have Gorman Falls, and I have an Inks Lake image. So these are going to be the 3 images that I'm going to insert into my Bootstrap carousel. So how you do that is right here. Here's the first image source. So it's telling you to, or it's telling it just to look for something random. That's why it's not working when you go to it. So I have my first image inside the image folder, and let's just do gorman.jpg because I know that is the first one. And just to make things easier, I'm going to copy and paste this right here, because now I'm going to go down here and inside the second quote marks, I'm going to replace all of this, and for this one I'll use the Enchanted Rock, which I titled Enchanted. And then I'm going to go down here, and for the third one I'm going to select all of this, and my last one is called Inks. And so again, we have some alt data here that shows it's the first slide, second slide, third slide. These are the little buttons at the bottom of the page that show that you can go to either one of the slides. We'll see those in just a second. And then right here we have the left and right arrow buttons, so you can also scan that way. So, and then you have content in here. Content's really key. You don't want these to just be images. We're telling a story with this site. So if you are going to add something like a carousel, make sure you're changing this content that tells a story along with your images. Not going to worry about that right now. I just want to show you what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. And now when I go back to my incredibly ugly site here, now I have this really beautiful carousel at the top. Here are those 3 little buttons that I can click through right here. And then here are the left and right arrows. If you don't hover over the image, it will automatically scroll through them. That is some of the JavaScript that you have in there. So you can see that really makes the site look nice. And these are the types of things I'll be looking for as you continue your project. So go through the customization, play around with the code, and find interesting things to add like this.